Hi you guys, so today we're going to be reviewing the Yes Please Colorpop eyeshadow palette, which looks like this. This is the look I got out of it. I enjoyed it. It's a sunset look, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you want to see how I created this eye look, keep on watching. Bye! So there's 12 shades in this palette, and I'm gonna try and use most of them, but who knows? So let's get started. So along with the Colourpop eyeshadows, we're gonna be reviewing some Real Technique brushes, which I got yesterday after I got this at Walmart. This was at Ulta. So kind of figured I'd go along with it. First, we're going to start off with some primer. I use a concealer for primer, and honestly don't know where this is from. I've had it for like a really long time. So we're just going to do that and blend it out. So first we're going to start off with the medium brush, eyeshadow brush, and we're going to use this bone color to pack all over the eyes. I like to use a big fluffy brush because it just helps with blending, and I don't really like to have a lot of pigment once I start because it's just to set the concealer that I put down as a base. Next we're going to use the shading brush, and we're going to dip into this orange color, and we're going to make a crease in our eyeballs. So one thing I do notice is once you dip into the powders, fallout starts to happen real quick, and that's not something you really want to happen. Also, this does not have a mirror, so I have a mirror right above, just in case I need it. So you're going to be defining your crease and just blending that out. I'm going to want what I think the look we're going for today is going to be a cut crease. So once you place the color in the crease like you want it, you're going to want to start blending it out with the same brush. This brush is really good because it's also very fluffy, so it's very good for blending if you don't want to pull out another brush to blend with. You're going to be needing this brush though. That's for certain. So I'm going to do the other eye off camera and then we'll be right back. So next, on the same small little packer blending brush, I like how it's both. But if you want to clean it off, I have a little mat that I use. I want to test these out, so I'm going to be using the same 3 brushes. Actually 4, once I start cutting the crease. But anyways, so you're going to want to go into this shade right here, and you want to darken the crease. So you're just going to darken this little crease, this little V area right here, and you're going to drag it along with the other color, the orange shade. You're going to want to blend it out a little bit. Next, you're going to want to grab this little blending guy and just go over it to mix the two together. Circular motions in the V, and then windshield wipers over the crease. Creates a nice little blend for the eye. So the next thing you're going to want to do is take your blending brush. This is called the Essential Crease Brush. I forgot to say what it was called before. You're going to take this pink shade right here, and you're going to want to blend it over the area that's closest to your brow bone, but not exactly your brow bone. and you're gonna want to diffuse the orange color because it is very pigmented. So next I'm going to be taking the Luxie 245 small shader, and we're going to, I was holding up my mirror, I'm so sorry. We're going to be taking this red shade and we're going to be putting it right in the crease. That way we can darken it up some more. But it's in a very small, confined area so that it's defining the crease dramatically. And you're going to want to blend that out with your crease blender. So next you're going to be taking a definer brush and you're going to be using concealer. I have like liquid concealer, but I feel like having the stick is a lot easier to, wipe on and then define the little area you want to put a color over. So that's just easiest for me. So what we're going to do is we're going to cover the brush. How boring. And we're going to cut your crease. I start from the outsides and then I work my way in. I'm just gonna do it in like a sunset kind of, like a little half semicircle. We're gonna be making a semicircle on your eye, and naturally if you've blended through your crease, you're going to have a semicircle no matter what. So you're just going to define that semicircle and cut it. Sharpen it up. So once you're done putting the concealer on your eyeballs, you're going to want to take the yellow color. And this one, the fallout is really good. It doesn't have very much, barely any. And you're going to want to put this on the eyelid. We're creating a sunrise, I think. But you're going to want to pat this onto the part where you put the concealer on. And that way it creates the sunrise kind of vibe. And it helps if you pat instead of rub, because concealer, this way you're setting the concealer, also you're putting down pigment. So next you want to clean off your brush again, and then you're going to redefine that crease with the red again, but you want to be very careful with the brush. You want to get the littlest amount, and you want to go over that sunset, and you want to redefine the area that is around. So that way the sun is more defined, but also the area around it looks more like a sunrise. So you're going to want to take this and you're going to want to gently blend over the crease. You don't want to blend the yellow into the red, you just want to blend the red upwards. It's very important because you don't want to mess up the sun. So I'm going to go over. So if you need to, you can always go in and take some more yellow eyeshadow and just go in and redefine that sun, making it more pigmented and making sure it's that same semicircle. So once you're done with the top, you're going to want to mix the orange with a little bit of that other orange shade, and you're going to want to put that at the bottom right there, just to smoke out the bottom of your waterline. You can take it all the way in, or you can leave it out. My eye shape looks better if I leave it just halfway. Do whatever your eye shape kind of works with. So since we've been working with matte so far, we're going to take the same brush that we've been working with for the crease, and we're going to take this darker gold shade right here, and we're going to put it in the center of the sun shape. Being careful not to go too far up. Having it in the center draws attention to the center of your eye, which is your iris and your pupil. So you're going to want that right there, the center. And then also, you're going to take this lighter shade right here, and you're going to put it right underneath that area. These are very pigmented, but they're very glittery, so you can easily get a glitter chunk in your eye, so you gotta be very careful with that. So that's all I want to do with this palette specifically, so I'm going to do my eyeliner, mascara, and waterline, and I'll be right back. Hey guys, it's Editing Cheyenne. So I was filming, and I didn't like the outro, so I'm back. So I really like this palette. It's really high pigmented and the cost is very low, $16. The brushes were very good. I had the lipstick on, I wiped it off, so I look a little nasty, but my final thoughts are super high pigmented, super high pigmented. The palette's not going to stay clean for very long because it's very high pigmented and the thing is light. So also I forgot to mention there are names, which is going to be backwards for you, but if you guys want to see any other reviews or any other makeup looks, please feel free to comment down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and please subscribe to my channel. I'm desperate. Anyways, I'll see you in the next video. Hopefully it won't be a month. I love you guys. Bye.